our, what we call a hive setup. If there's bees in it, it's our colony. But as equipment alone, we call it a hive setup in our store. That's what we'll call it. So when you're purchasing equipment for your bees, it's a hive setup. So I'm gonna name the parts, then I'm gonna break it down and explain each and every one of them. So right here, we have a base called the hive stand. And you can make a hive stand. This has, you know, 4x4s. You want your hive 15 to 18 inches off the ground. Okay, we'll talk about placement of a hive in the yard after. This next piece is a what we call a landing board. Now the hive stand and the landing board do not come with a typical hive setup. Those are additional pieces. But this is the bottom board. The next piece, we have it closed off with a mouse guard. We'll talk more about that too. The next two boxes are what we call deep boxes or deep supers or brood boxes. All mean the same thing. But deep brood and deep boxes, they're 9 inches. They take 9-inch frames. And then above that, we have a queen excluder. We have a medium box, and this is for honey. So we have a medium box. Those are 6 inches deep. They're not as heavy, so when you go to pick up boxes of honey, it won't be as heavy. And then we have a feeder, we have a rim board, we have a inner cover, and a top cover. I'm going to break this all down. We're going to talk about every single piece. Around this hive, I have a strap, because if you do not have an electric fence and you live anywhere, you know, in Massachusetts, but mostly the central and western parts of Massachusetts, there are bears. So you have to put electric fence. If you don't have time to put one up, or you're unsure, maybe you don't have them and you want to take a chance, you can put a strap around it, which might help if a bear comes. The bear knocks it over and wants to get in there, it will rip the strap apart. But I like having straps even behind my electric fences, because if the wind blows or the hive got unsteady due to a lot of rain and it tipped over, it would stay intact.